Mr. Hill's son, how are you today?
I'm fantastic, man. How are you?
It's good. It's so nice to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Yeah, I think we need to, calm it down a little bit because I think me and you, when we get around people, we talk a lot of shit, they get scared because they think we're serious. So I'm going to try to be very polite to you today. How do you feel about that?
I like that.
You like that? How long do you think that'll last?
2 seconds.
Yeah, you fuck sticks. He's right. Come on, fuck stick. Let's get this fire started today.
Yeah, you already know what time it is.
Yeah, you already did.
Gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain.
It's been a long weekend for everybody, so.
Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah, it was. Welcome to Off the Script, episode 12, yes?
Episode 12.
Wow, we've done 12. This has been magic. Thank you for everybody. Thank you, Mr. Mastermind.
Hey, you got it.
Emily and Stu in the house, part of our team.
AKA.
AKA, very good. AKA Vincenzo and AKA Pookie. You can find out on our shorts who is who coming very soon.
Yeah, those clips will be out very soon.
That'll be very good. Yeah, very soon.
Yeah, man. Another podcast, another day. What are we doing?
We might as well get right into it, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, so flip it. We gonna flip it?
Let's flip it.
Flip the
All right, here we
script.
go. 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh. What we got here?
So you know about this, right?
Yeah, read that, big dog.
You read it? You want me to read
I got you.
it?
Here
Okay.
we go. More people arrested at graffiti-covered high-rise complex in downtown Los Angeles.
This
going on
is
here?
a big controversy right now because these buildings have been abandoned by multi-billionaire companies that went bankrupt. So they've
Right.
been sitting there, and some people think it's art. Some people think it's disgusting. It looks bad, but the problem is they want them to get it cleaned up by the owners, but no one really owns it at this time.
Right.
But I think it's kind of cool for where it's at because you have these $1 million high-rises, and now you have all this going on. I mean, it's been big news lately. A lot of people are talking about it.
They had a task force
Right.
assigned to find these people. And what are they calling it now? Like it's the art showcase in
Yes.
LA
Yeah,
or something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
for sure.
Think about that, man. They had to scale this whole
No,
building. That's crazy.
But the main thing is you said a task force. So
Yeah.
that's what we're spending our tax dollars on. If
Of
we're more
course.
concerned about this,
Yep.
then people running amok everywhere. So to me, I think it's cool. But I mean, if they wanted to stop, then hire a security team so they don't go up there.
Yeah. Like you said, it's an abandoned building. So people, hey, that's what happened. But I mean, if you really look at it, it's not too crazy. It's not like there was gang signs up there.
No, of course. And, I don't know if they still call it, excuse my ignorance for a minute, but do they call it bombing still? Because that's what it was back in the day.
It was tagging for us.
Yeah, it was tagging,
yeah, that's what
bombing,
I-
And
Bombing.
what was strange is I was out and about somewhere. I don't know where it was because I'm always out and about. But someone was talking about, I just got out of jail because I was up tagging somebody. I go, bro, you're like 40, dog.
You're still bombing.
I mean, you're still out there doing this shit, and
It's a
you
young
have a
man's
name.
game.
I mean,
He didn't get a coloring book. With him, clearly.
exactly.
Yeah, it's a young man's game.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is. So,
Yeah, that is crazy though. How much it was in the headlines. All
yeah, I mean,
for the
everyone's
past week.
talking about it. They keep on talking about it. They're making arrests, and they wanted to clean it up. But more importantly, I mean, you have these vacant buildings. What about the homeless?
Yeah,
But they're never going to go that route. But now they're not because of the way it looks. So
Do you guys have anybody growing up where you knew somebody that would tag all the time and you would see their shit everywhere?
yeah, I had a couple people. I had a lot of people. Actually, I threw up a couple shit back in the day, but it was bad because I was horrible at it. I think I was like trick I think I was TRX or
imagine that.
shit.
Could you
I couldn't,
imagine that
I couldn't
shit?
do that shit.
Joe out there trying to tag with the mask on his face.
It was just.
We know it's you, bro.
No, it's Joe.
It was fun because I had some of the dudes I knew were pretty good. I could never do that shit, so it was just funny. But yeah,
That's funny, man. What we got next, Mark?
All right, 3, 2, 1. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, so this was that. Did you?
yeah, I've seen it. What's
Okay.
going on?
Tucker Carlson, and he went to Russia, right? And sat
Yeah.
down with Putin, right?
Yeah.
President, dictator, I guess, right? But that whole interview was interesting, man. Like a lot of the high points. For me, it was like a history lesson in the beginning, and I thought it was just going to be. I thought it was just like Putin, just like standing on what he was doing, obviously, right now. But if you really listen to what he was saying, man, it made some sense. To be honest with you. I thought it wasn't clickbait, and for him to get that interview at the Kremlin in the offices that presidents came in, I thought it was crazy.
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
None, huh?
No, I mean,
And
it
this was
just-
on X, right? It was
Yeah.
released on X,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the sole platform that's at. So, I mean, people ripped it now, but
Yeah. I started watching. I started watching. I think on YouTube, but yeah, I think it's. I love that the internet can do this now because there's more transparency. At least getting the questions that we want. Nobody else has done. And when was the last time he's been interviewed?
Let an American come in the country.
Yeah.
Period.
Right.
And for it to be Tucker Carlson, that lets you know where we're at right now.
And he talked. Well, I mean, because he lost his job at Fox.
Yeah.
And then, but you know, his whole background is in history.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Right.
So for him to be able to articulate and ask the right questions, super interesting. And he's like, I used to not like him when he was on Fox News.
I
still
don't
not
think
like a huge
anybody
fan.
liked anybody that was on Fox News.
Yeah. Oh, well, there's a whole.
He was on NBC before he was on Fox.
He was.
really?
Yeah.
Well, half the United States likes.
You know, the thing with Tucker, though, is he definitely is. I've seen him in interviews. I've heard him in interviews, and he's definitely a whole different face than it was on Fox News now.
Right.
Yeah.
And since Elon threw him all that money to be on X now, and they funded all that, man. I just thought it was interesting. This was like so incognito for so long too. Like I heard about it probably like 5 or 6 days before it happened, but they were keeping it so low.
Of course they were.
And then bam.
Because they wanted the ratings to go bang. You know, that's what
Who
it's
gets
all
a
about.
Putin exclusive? Jesus, right? That's like Kim Jong-un. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
for
the
sure.
interview,
right?
Yeah, that's what I actually really loved that movie.
That movie was really good.
Yeah.
They really suffered from that though. They got a lot
did.
of backlash from
Yeah.
that. Yeah. But I thought that was interesting, man. That's a moment in history we won't forget, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
sure.
What we got next, big dog?
All right, we got two more. Number one, California woman who got high and stabbed boyfriend 108 times will not go to prison. Judge rules. A California woman to be.
So this
Explain this to me,
Okay,
Joe.
so this sentencing happened a couple weeks ago, so it's a little old, but I believe it happened in 2018. She was doing bong rips with a boyfriend, went into a psychotic state, which I guess is very rare for marijuana use. So she stabbed him 108 times, stabbed her dog, and then cut her throat. And she's only getting probation. She's not doing any time for this, which is absurd.
What state is this?
This is in Ventura
I
County.
say Ventura County.
Yeah,
Okay,
Ventura
wow.
County. This is in Cali, bro.
Oh
So
my God.
So she basically like saying insanity or at least a pot fueled psychosis. after getting high.
Psychosis. So
A pot fueled one. Wow.
I've never heard of it before. I feel sorry for her and the family and everything else, the family of the victim, but what's really going on? Like
That boyfriend, man. What? Did she want to kill him?
108 times.
Yeah, anything over 100 is a lot.
10 is a lot.
I'm joking.
I mean, they call that a rage of passion, I believe, right?
Well, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. At that point, man. I mean, come on. That's just overkill, man. I mean, you're
That's exact-
you're covered in blood.
But yeah.
Yeah, I would understand like if it was like one poke. Okay, like maybe
Get
this,
to the mic. There you
maybe
go.
this. Sorry, maybe that. But yeah, 100. No.
Oh yeah, that's.
I mean,
overkill.
that's like premeditated thoughts.
You would
in my eyes.
imagine, yeah.
Right.
So if you're saying bong rips, reminds me of in high school. Check this out. We this girl, a friend of mine, smoked weed with this girl that lived in Michigan, and supposedly she had like an allergic reaction to the glue of the bong or something.
Wow.
And then that put her in a weird state, and she had the nickname OD for like fucking years after that. But she had some kind of allergic reaction, so she was freaking the fuck out, and plus she was high, and it like really like messed her up. So maybe there's like a separate component, or maybe the shit was laced with something.
That's what
but
I'm thinking.
they would know that, wouldn't they?
Right.
Well, they
I
had
mean-
a lot of problems with the synthetic weed for a while.
Well,
right?
Well, I'm sure for her to what she got off on, they had to like look at the toxicology report and be like, okay, there's this in her system, that in her system. So for it to be marijuana, bro, I can't imagine.
What was that shit going on in like Florida? The salt, something?
Well, bath salts.
Bath salts, yeah.
Well, there's the stuff called salvia. That's the synthetic marijuana. You know that people it really like is. I mean,
I could put you in a psychosis.
Oh, absolutely does. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You smoke that, it's like that's why those guys in prison are overdosing from that K2.
Yeah.
That stuff that they're smoking that synthetic marijuana. But so that's the only way I could see something like that happening. But you just hitting bong rips.
Yeah,
stab someone 108 times.
108 times.
Insane.
Don't
And not
do
even go to
drugs,
jail.
folks. That's
Not
all
even
I
go to
gotta
prison.
say.
Get off.
Rough times over here.
Yeah. Hey, it's California for you, right? All right, what's our last one here?
Speaking of California, the San Francisco 49ers played Kansas City Chiefs last night.
It makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
Let me say this. I think we need to start putting some respect on his name. What do you got to say, bro? I mean, come on, man.
Hey, no.
Dude.
No.
All right, so
I'm going to say this. Okay,
give us stats real quick.
if you want to compare him to Brady right now,
No,
it's
no.
not even a comparison.
You know that's
You
not
know
it.
what I don't like about him? First of all, everybody knows I'm a fucking diehard Raider fan, Raider Nation for life, whatever. I get that, but he's a whiner. He gets every call, and it just the NFL is geared towards him. And don't even get me involved with all this Swifty ass shit, because me and Mark were talking about the whole 13 thing that he sent me. This guy went off about the 13 thing, about how it's a 13-hour flight from fucking Tokyo to the fucking Vegas. The number 13, the record she had. Another this, and then the Super Bowl adds up. 5 and 8 equals 13. They went so in depth about this shit. It was
Everybody
13,
does.
13, 13, 13, 13. And then they win, and the game was fucking weird anyways. It was a strange game.
Jesus.
And I'm not going to put any rule of respect on him because he's an asshole.
Okay, so let's talk about his play on the field. Okay.
Okay.
You can't put no respect on that. 3 Super Bowls at 28.
Well, good for him. He'll never get another one.
How many?
Oh,
Really?
I'm telling you right now.
You know, I would definitely put some money on that.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Mad Max and the boys are going to get off their ass because you know what's
Max
crazy?
Crosby.
You know what's great about it? The Raiders whooped their ass.
Oh, God.
That's the last loss they had. That is the last loss they had. And
Well,
Andy
Raiders.
Reid even came out and said he sent a text message to AP telling them how beautiful their facility was and thank you for kicking our ass because that's what got them going.
Man, Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback, bro. I hear you with Max Crosby and the Raiders and everything.
I mean, he's good. Okay, he's
this
good.
guy, dude.
But I mean, he's not the greatest.
I'm not saying he's the greatest. I'm just saying let's put some respect on
I'm
his
really
name.
surprised this is coming from you.
After the Super Bowl win,
After the last drive, because the rest of it was pretty trash.
that's how it usually goes, right? I mean, the games are always like, and then it comes down to the last play, and then
Well, Stu, what'd you say it was today on the way over here about the game?
Regarding what?
What'd you say it was? It was what, sloppy? It was
Sloppy, yeah, very sloppy game.
Sloppy and everything else.
offensively,
Well,
The whole game was sloppy.
defense played.
No. Kansas City was sloppy. 49ers was sloppy. Fumbles, interceptions, balls flying off people's legs on kickoff returns.
Yeah, I think the defense is set and special teams showed up. Offenses definitely were slow.
well, I mean, the defense in the first half. I mean, it was. I mean, see, me being a football guy, I love watching defense, and to
course.
see that much defense going on, and to see where the score was. I don't know, man. I just think that everybody's talking about the script still.
Look, you have to win that game, man. You like anyway. So at the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes won that game, and he won the Super Bowl. So, and that's 3 of them now. How many years they've been there? What is it? 5 now in a row?
Yeah,
5 in a row.
They won 4 AFC titles in a row, whatever.
5 in a row.
I'm more like, I mean, the Super Bowl to me is
Everything for a lot of people.
I know.
I think it
but
was pretty disgusting seeing Kelsey just run into Andy Reid on the sideline. And if
well, a lot of people are talking about
if
that.
anyone did that to their boss at any of their jobs, they'd be fired.
But I read up on this, and I guess it wasn't as bad as it was. We'll never know what it really was happening, but Stu's got a point.
He was tripping.
Back in the day, I mean, if you saw that back in the day, if someone that did that to a Ditka, or do you remember when it happened to Singletary with Davis? Went off
Emotions
on him?
were running high. I don't think we should fault him for it, but I do think it was distasteful in the moment. But at the end of the
Go
day,
home and
they
do that
won the Super Bowl.
Go to
bro.
work tonight and do that to your boss. Or
No, I get your point, but at the same time, it's like, come on,
Well,
dude.
someone told me today. Well,
I think that's the first time that's happened.
well, yeah, no, I don't know.
Players
Well,
do that, man. That shit happens all the time, bro. They just the camera doesn't catch it.
Did you guys see they did like I don't know if it's a mini documentary on the Kelsey brothers? Mm-hmm. You guys see that?
Oh no, I didn't see
So
it.
like the short end of it is basically Travis got kicked out of high school a couple different times, off the team.
Makes sense.
And then his brother kept on fighting for him to be back on. Then they went to college so they could play together. And then the first year he fucked up, did something stupid, got kicked off the team. And then eventually his brother fought to get him back on. He got back on. And then when Travis got drafted, he didn't get drafted at first. And then all of a sudden, because Andy Reid went from Philadelphia, where his brother played, then he went to Kansas City. Travis Kelce's waiting there. He's like, fuck, I'm not getting anything. All of a sudden, his phone rings, and it said Missouri. He's like, what the fuck? I don't know what the hell is this? He picks it up. It's Andy Reid saying, hey, listen, are you going to be the guy that was on the high school team? Or are you going to be this guy that played in the last season of the of college? And he's like, no, coach, I'm going to do this. He's like, let me talk to your brother. Passes the phone to him. His brother talks to him. And he's like, are you going to watch over your brother? Make sure he's going to be, whatever. Yeah. He's like, all right, give your phone back to Travis. He picks up the phone. He's like, all right, welcome to Kansas City Chiefs. Like, I want you to be, Yeah. And he played quarterback his first couple of years. Yeah. But then because they had that spot filled in college, they brought Travis on as a tight end instead.
Yeah, and he's one of the best in the world ever.
There's another story too, I guess. Travis got like a brand new truck, and he went out to some strip club, and he left the keys inside the truck, and someone stole it. And like he's always been kind of a knucklehead, from what I understand. I mean, and I think his brother's name is Jason. He's kind of crazy too. But I mean, hey, that's a center for you. That's the lineman for you. Linemen are tough ass motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, if you look at all the tight ends in history, as we digress, the tight ends in history, they definitely are all jokesters, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's also.
Gronk,
I mean,
Kelsey.
Since we're on that tight end, real quick. I mean, I don't want to get too deep in it, but I mean, Antonio Gates didn't get into the Hall of Fame, which is
that's crazy.
That's crazy. To me.
It is really crazy
because he was one of the best to ever play the game. And he didn't get into the first ballot.
That is crazy.
So what did you do for the Super Bowl? Did you do anything fun?
No, I know. I watched the first half, and then I worked after, and I watched the halftime show. But I know you don't want to talk about that.
No, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna go around the corner. I'm gonna say my piece. Now, what did you watch it, Mark?
Super Bowl?
Yeah,
I watched it here while I was basically working, and just glancing up every once in a while.
Right.
Vincenzo, where'd you watch it at?
My house.
Did you have a party? Or was it just you and the family?
No, we had family over. I'm in it for the food. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go.
And then I did laundry. That was my fun Sunday.
What about you, Pookie?
Just watch it at home all by myself, nice and quiet.
Now, see, I worked in bartending and watched this. I'm going to tell you, this is the most interesting thing I have to say.
Here we go.
I'm not going to go into the other thing. I'm going to go with something else. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm listening to three grown-ass people talk about astrology and their signs while the game's on. And I thought it was the strangest thing ever. It was just funny. The game is on, and I knew one of them. And the lady I just met that day, she was a little... she was drinking a little bit and she was intoxicated. The other guy was just chill, but are you really going to ask me my sign during the game? Like, are we really going to get into this when the game is on? Like, you're supposed to be watching the game. I mean,
I could care less about that game. That's why.
There's a lot of people that don't. That's the whole thing. I think it's, for a lot of people, the Super Bowl is like amateur.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to come out and watch the big game, but they don't know what a 3-4 defense is.
I've been places, bro, where all they do is they chill and eat, like Vincenzo. Emily does, and they want to watch the halftime show, and that's it.
Yeah,
wow. It turns up then, and then right back to the party.
Yeah, for sure.
But hey,
well, I'm glad the season's over.
It was a great season.
I'm gonna take a nice break and not be distracted and go on with my life now. For a while. We'll see what happens. I'm really kind of like, after talking to a lot of people and like the NFL, I just think a lot of people see what's really going on with it now, and it's just about the dollars, just like everything else. And I had a dear I had a dear friend of mine. He put 25 racks on the Niners.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's 25 bands on
24
in a losing
racks.
effort.
Yeah, and not only that, but he had it. But I mean, it's so just that game was just strange to watch. It was just weird. Well, I didn't get to watch a lot of it, so.
Yeah. Well, that's the Super Bowl, man, and that's how it goes, man. And I'm glad that you didn't talk much about fantasy this year. I was kind of surprised.
I didn't play that much. I mean, I play one little league, and I just play around just for the with my friends from back home. It's not that big. It's a small league. I'm not really into it like I used to be, and it's just like I also think when we look about everything going on in this country, to see how much things were in Vegas for the Super Bowl,
unbelievable.
I showed you that one, and I think I sent it to Mark and everyone else. I might not have sent it to you, Emily, because I know you're not really into it, but. Okay. $1 million suites at the win at the game.
You see what Floyd Mayweather paid for his suite?
How much?
Yeah, it was like 1.5 or 1.6 million.
$5 million for a suite.
He had like 38 people with him in the suite.
Damn.
Yeah, he had to pay, and he was like, "I don't take anything for free."
He
showed the pay.
If you had that kind of money, would you do something like that?
Yeah.
Would you, Mark?
Of course.
Why not? I mean, why not take 38 of your closest people?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
And turn up.
I just think
In
that's a
Vegas.
waste of money.
Well, yeah, because you'd be over there and we wouldn't know where you were if you had that kind of money.
Where I'd be at.
He'd be
Yeah,
zapped
exactly.
out.
I've talked about it.
He'd be
No, if I
zapped
had that
out
kind of
rolling
money, I'd be
dice.
out. I'd be out. You can't find me.
Bro, you'd be zapped out at the
farm
blackjack
somewhere.
table.
Yeah,
I
you know,
you
Mark
would.
remembers. I say if I had money, I'd be lit. I
Well,
would
it
see
depends.
y'all. I'm
It
out.
depends how long ago you made the money because you'd be on the farm for about a month, and then we catch you at the craps table.
The craps table trying to make a living.
Yeah. Hard
At
sex.
the farm.
At the farm.
Could I
and
imagine? Could you imagine Joe trying to process a fucking deer or something?
Hey, I'd be all right. I'm not scared to get my hands dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, shit. Raising chickens and shit.
Yeah, hey. We'll call it Joe Roast Chickens.
I'm like, Joe, you're supposed to kill him before you put barbecue sauce on him.
Right?
Speaking of chickens, I wanted to ask you about cancel culture. I have this question for you. Is it silencing free speech, or is it like actually like targeting and hitting people that have a big platform to respect their platform? What's your take on that?
That's a good one, Lance.
Yeah.
There you go. Good. What's up? What's up? There it is.
Wait, say it one more time. I was still caught up on the chicken.
Gotcha.
I'm like,
Yeah,
So-
because I was gonna say something about chicken, then he brought it up because
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean it.
No, but real quick, I just want to say we'll get. It's a great thing. We'll review in a minute, but
Go finish your chicken.
I find it interesting. I talked to my friend at work. Like a lot of people come in now when they order wings, they want a side of fries. I don't. Does that?
yeah.
I've never really seen that.
Chicken and fries, yeah, man.
No,
That's
wings.
chicken wings and fries.
No,
That's
it's
a
so
East
I've
Coast
never.
thing.
It's an. That's what I
Yeah,
figured
for
it was.
sure. West
That's what I
Coast,
figured it was.
Midwest, East Coast. Yeah, you get.
Yeah,
you go
because-
get your wings all flats, fried hard, and then you get
Side of ranch.
I like
is ranch.
ranch, blue cheese, no blue cheese.
No,
blue
blue
cheese.
cheese
Is a New
smells
York
like
thing.
feet. They don't like it.
It's a New York thing. It's a Rochester thing.
It's like
That's what people say. Oh, blue cheese smells
Okay,
like feet.
I got off subject. Repeat,
That was a good take, though.
No,
I like
it was.
that. Yeah, it was funny.
Repeat that question.
All right, so cancel culture, right?
Okay.
Is it silencing free speech, or is it holding the powerful accountable? Make it easier for you.
I think it's because I think it's Karen-ish if you silent free speech.
Right.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is your opinion. What do you think?
That's that's what I think. I think it's more you're trying to silence the bigger people on the platforms.
So, you know, and you think it's holding powerful people accountable for what they do say on their big platform?
I think that's how people look at it. I don't agree with it, but I think that's how it is.
It's a gray area, huh?
Yeah, it is. I think it really is. I mean, I think you should be able to say what you want to what you want and who you want, but I think people get so sensitive about everything else and they go after the higher ups.
Yeah.
Like everything else.
Yeah, like the same thing with it's like you can't go up to a police officer, a safety officer, and you know curse them out. You can, but I mean, is that
can
advisable? Right?
Yeah.
Is that advisable? Right? You see that case where the guys beat up those New York police.
Yeah, everybody's talking about that, bro.
And then they got out on no bail,
Yeah.
and they were flipping the camera off like Tupac coming out of there. You know,
And these were illegal people in our country.
Yeah, they were.
And that's I have a problem with, and we've talked about this.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Mark?
I think it's tricky because I think people should be respectful, but yeah, I think it's silencing free speech. I mean, that's the main reason why Elon bought X. Well, not the main reason. There's a lot of different reasons.
one of them.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of people that I like to hear what they have to say, and a lot of them have been shunned or and that just. It's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing.
Such a fine line, right? I mean, you have all these beefs with all this different stuff, and it's like, even comedians now, it's like they have to be, like careful of what they're saying. It's like we're in a world like that,
Dude,
now.
we have to be careful what we said.
Yeah, for sure,
I mean, it's
but-
just like I said, this clip that we worked with when I worked with Emily. I cut something out just in case.
Yeah.
Because everybody gets so sensitive over anything. Sketches, comedy, talking to the Joe Schmo down the street. I don't want to use my name, but I'm just saying anything you do, you're looked at now.
Yeah, it's so bad now that there hasn't been like a roast on Comedy Central like in 5 years.
Yeah,
I miss
that's
those.
very true. Yeah, those
God,
were
I
That's
miss
sad
those.
because that was fun to watch.
And usually the darkest jokes are the most intelligent comedians,
Yes.
and you got to be able to laugh at life. Man. So
Yes.
it's like the whole like massive overcorrection that needs to happen. It's like the people raising kids and then giving their kids like trophies for just participating, and then now you're building all these fluffy kids that just whatever. But which like my generation is responsible for a lot of that. But now, luckily with the internet, we can see everything and say, oh shit, this is where we fucked up. This is where we fucked up here. This is where we did something good. Let's continue to live this way. But the only thing is, like, people are humans too. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna say a wrong joke at a wrong time based on where you are in your life. But then everybody else that is in the comment section is all perfect people that are just like, oh, you
See, that's a valid
That's the
point.
thing.
That's what makes me mad when, especially like with sports, and you have someone sit there blasting, dude, shut up.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Emily?
No, it's just one of those things. What you were saying, Mark. It's one of those things where like we've overcompensated. Like I'm so open to like be mindful, but like we've raised our generation. We're raising kids to be super sensitive or all these things that like they have. We're doing them a disservice, honestly. Like not being tough or like giving them that tough love.
Yeah. The non-binary stuff and like like the pronouns and all that stuff is all just it's a lot to try to respect everybody, but it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, it's a lot to consider, and it doesn't mean that a lot of the stuff that's happening isn't good.
Yeah.
Like that's what I
Yeah.
think. I think Gen Z's coming up, and they're the ones that actually can save this shithole.
Take in.
But it's also like it's a very complex.
It's so funny. We're gonna be those boomers, those baby boomers one day. Like, oh, these kids are killing this. Look. He said, "I'm already there." Joe's scratching his
Yeah, I don't get it boggles my mind, dude. It really bothers me sometimes when I talk to these younger kids and they just don't get it. They just don't. They don't understand because no one knows about real human emotion anymore.
Yeah.
And that's what's really, really dying. That's what's really sad. And I had a conversation with someone the other day, and I brought up the farm thing. And he's an older man. He's a immigrant from Vietnamese, and he's very wealthy. And he talks about it. He meditates for 3 or 4 hours a day, and he likes to come in to get that to be social with people.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about how I kind of want to get away from it, but he does have a point because the younger ones don't want to have this human interaction.
You guys have
And that's what I
no
love.
idea. I see that all the time. And it's so weird. Like the whole even debate on the kids having tablets and stuff. Like, is your kid a tablet kid? And all these things. It's weird. My kids, we don't know. We're sitting down at the restaurant. You're bored? Cool. Build a castle with the jams. Like, use your mind.
Right,
That's
right.
what I
See,
feel like we're
that's
making
another point when
everyone
she
so
said
desensitized.
yeah.
We're like desensitizing like the next generation, but we're being so sensitive to them. But here's a computer, here's a tablet, here's this. Like they don't know how to process like real emotions. My sister and I, we went on a field trip with my daughter to medieval times, and we're in the bus, and all these kids, like when we would say something, they would look at us like, they speak. Like, yes, we speak. We're cool, whatever. We let you do your thing, but yeah, we speak.
Well, they have to use Sexy Red lyrics to get the kids' attention.
Oh my gosh.
You guys seen that, right? That's crazy, isn't it? And all the kids just yes. Stu, you were gonna say something, man?
I was just say these kids have to pull their heads out of their cell phone to save this country, and I mean,
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah.
everyone's buried in their cell phone.
I think
It's
everybody,
like
right?
crossing the street, their heads in the cell phone. Like pull your head out of your cell phone.
Well,
and
no, I
live
mean,
life.
the perfect example is we were just shooting outside of Mastermind our sketches, okay?
Facts.
And about 4 or 5 people came by, and not one motherfucker wasn't like this. Like, I thought I was going to run into one of them. Like, there's no awareness.
I think it's like it's because it's so new too, right? The fact that a lot of these kids are growing up on that, so that gives us the opportunity. There's going to be a lot of advantages, I think, too. The fact that my 10-year-old nephew knows how to use ChatGPT and edit a video together
So
in
many
2
advantages,
seconds.
yeah.
So, but it's also like obviously it's like we're now seeing what's happening with it, and now we have to correct that.
Yeah.
So it's
And you know what?
Nobody knows.
Back what Emily was saying about going out with the family at the restaurant, the best thing I've probably seen in the last 15 years. I was managing for Buca de Poo, and there was about a 10 top, and there was like 10 cell phones in the middle of the table, and I go, "What's that?" And he goes, "Whoever grabs their phone first to look at it has to pay for the bill."
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. I've seen that before too.
It's
It's a
crazy.
good human interaction experiment for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of that too, I have something else crazy for you. Hey, Mark, maybe you can pull something up for me.
sure.
So, speaking of humans and all the stuff and the way culture is going, Did you know that baboons actually raise dogs?
Yeah.
And have them. They use them as like alarm systems, and they feed them, and they use them as like they chase down it. They use them like humans, literally. Like, look at these videos, bro. They raise dogs.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Like they get them when they're puppies. They steal them or something when they're puppies, and then they raise them, and they're part of the whole group of baboons. And they literally like just walk and stroll the whole, and it's crazy, dude.
Well, how high were you when you saw this?
No, I'm just
what
saying,
makes me
like,
think of this?
If baboons are doing this,
I just lost. How did this even come up? Like,
No, that's
it's
what I'm
like,
saying.
I'm thinking
What
of
the-
baboons this
No,
morning.
that's what I'm saying. What the fuck were you smoking, man?
He went from left field to left field.
to way left field.
I just thought it was crazy as hell, dude. Like,
No,
monkeys
I'm
raising
telling you, dude.
dogs.
Yeah.
I seen a video. Yeah, he's pulling up. There is a.
What?
Yeah, look at this stuff. Like they steal them when they're puppies, right? Like I said, they steal them when they're
Horrible
puppies.
picture right there.
Yeah, well, they discipline them. It's pretty crazy. But at the end of the day, these dogs are out here hunting other stuff, and it's crazy, man. They have packs of them.
Yeah.
Where is this?
Africa,
Yeah, it's
Madagascar,
over. See, it's
all
not-
over.
look
Like,
at that.
yeah,
Look at that.
wherever baboons are
Predominant.
at. Yeah. And yeah, man, I just thought that was crazy, dude.
Damn.
I think it's crazy,
crazy
that
you came up
somehow
with
you
it.
came across this. That's where I'm like,
That's
were you
what I
like in
think
the
is fucking
shower
crazy
one day
more
and
than
being like,
anything.
I wonder how baboons and dogs work. Let's
I seen a video and I was like, that would be awesome to talk about.
I'm actually gonna go home and probably watch a few of them and be like, oh wow, I learned
man.
something new.
So close, right? What you got, big dog?
So I got a would you rather. Would you
Ooh, I like
would
would
you
you rather.
rather trust everyone always
Ooh.
or never trust anyone ever again?
I mean, I think that's pretty practical, right? A lot of people
I already know. where I'm going
already
with
don't
this.
trust people ever again because they've been hurt so many times. I'd rather trust everybody.
I'm done with all that. I'm never trusting anyone ever again. I'm fine with Right now,
That's
where
tough,
I'm
'cause-
my place in my life right now, I'm fine with it too.
But you got to weigh that out, man.
No, I'm weighted out fine.
There's pros and cons on both
I already
sides.
know, and I'm fine with it.
So for the rest of your life, you'd rather trust nobody.
I don't trust
It's a
myself.
lonely life, man.
I kind of like it. I'm starting to like it.
It's like,
I'm starting to like it a little bit. But then at the same time, I want to get another dog, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just saying, like, I'm fine,
See?
but I'm kind of fine. Well, I'll trust that motherfucker.
You can't.
I would trust a dog over a human being any day of the week.
We know that.
Okay, everybody should know that. And that's what it is.
Have you guys seen the movie? I don't know if I brought it up here before. The movie, The Invention of Lying.
No.
Were you a producer on that?
No. But The Invention of Lying. Edward Norton makes a.
I love Edward Norton. Anything he's
hold
in
on.
is really dope.
The Invention of Lying. So basically, Ricky Gervais.
Oh yeah, Ricky's
And,
good too. Jennifer Gardner. This
and
is a
then
great
Lucy
cast.
Kay's in there.
Dang,
but it's
I
super
haven't
funny.
seen this.
Yeah, it's super funny because it's a super indie, whatever, but it's super funny because nobody lies in this. So when you tell somebody something, they're like, he's like, oh, I'm a doctor now. He's like, oh, you are? That's great. Yeah, I also wrote this. Like, you did? So
What a cast! 2009.
then he
2008.
invents lying and then navigates his life.
What's the name of the movie again?
The Invention of Lying.
I have to check that out,
I
man.
think we should all watch
You
it
put
together.
us on to that.
sit down, have a movie. night.
We'll have a movie night. We'll have it off
and then do
the
a
script.
reaction
Yeah.
video for it.
I'll have the whole reaction for it. I'll be like this.
But that's what the life would be like if you were trusting everyone. Is just like like everything you say, it takes
Yeah.
as like your
Yeah,
word.
let me ask you a question. When was the last time you lied to someone?
I mean, you do. Everybody lies
But
every
don't
day.
you think there's different?
If you say you
Points
don't,
of
you're
lying.
lying. Yo, absolutely. When you're like a deliberate hurt somebody lie is that, but if it's a lie to not hurt someone's feelings, you got to play the line. Now that's a real gray area, right? Because
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is.
even if like you don't want to do something with somebody, but you'll like say you got something else to do, you're lying to them, but in your head you're like, shit, bro, I just I got shit I want to do. So I mean, that's a tough question, bro. I mean, I think you lie at work.
I lie to my kids.
How do I
all
lie
the
at work?
time. I lie to my kids
How
all
do
the
I lie
time.
at
I'm like,
work?
oh, that one doesn't work. It's tired.
It's a facade, not lying.
But you get what I mean, though. Like
It's
not
a fib.
like
It's a fib.
yeah, like
well,
it's
what's
a
the
little
difference between
fucking
a fib
white
and a
lie.
lie?
It's a little.
Stretch the
See, I
truth.
knew that was coming. It's a little white lie. Everybody, they can say that what they want, man. Everybody tells a little fibs all the time, man.
So you're a fibber.
I think we all are.
So you're Lance, left field fibber. I'm not gonna say your last name on here. Okay, so that's who you are. Left
Joe
field.
Rose Fib Corner.
Oh, okay.
Are we going to Joe Rose Corner?
There it
Let's hear
is.
it. It's up there. Let's hear it, Joe.
You know, I
What we
think
got?
it's funny in life that people need cheerleaders to get them hyped up and ready to go.
Cheerleaders.
Okay, some people. I think people do need cheerleaders in life, and unfortunately, I don't. Now, I should have a cheerleader that's my number one and who should be with me, and that'd be the wife. Okay,
I'm right here, Joe.
Shut the fuck up.
So you mean like a fan? Like
No,
somebody,
I think that.
like somebody that supports you.
No, I'm talking about your main cheerleader should be your significant other, in my opinion.
Okay.
But I think so many people need cheerleaders to get them through life, and I think that's false bullshit. Mm-hmm. I think you got to step up and do your own thing. You don't need to get hyped up for anything. You just go ahead and do it. And if you don't want to do it, lie and say you don't.
Right.
Okay? Or just say you don't want to do it. There's always that gray area about shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that as a culture now, we just, like you say, we lie or we make an easy way out, or we do an scapegoat, or we get on this, or we do this or that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So that's the whole thing. It's really bad right now because I see a lot of people that just need cheerleaders all the fucking time, and it bothers me.
So the overuse of a cheerleader and not having own self-belief.
Yes. You have to
And
have your self-belief. You have to have your self-belief. You have to have your own hype.
Okay.
You have to be your own hype man.
Gotcha.
And if you don't, then don't.
Then what are you doing?
Don't do it. Yeah, what are you doing?
I wanted to ask you this to piggyback off that. So what qualifications does a woman have to have for you to consider a relationship with her? Like for instance, is there a certain number of bodies that she has that you're
See,
like,
the body,
oh, no.
that's the other thing. The body
Or,
fucking
you know,
thing. No,
I'm
hold
just
on.
lingo, yeah.
That body thing is out of control now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, they say body. What's funny to me is when they when you see those sketches or when they do his interview, they ask like a guy that looks like he's made of what's your body count? And he goes 3, and the guy looks at him. He's actually talking about 3 people he clipped. You know what I'm saying? It's funny as shit to me though.
I'm talking about
No, but I know what you're saying. But that's what I
gotcha.
say when you say body count to certain people. For some people, that's some real ass shit.
like body count.
Yeah, that's what it is.
How many bodies
the
you got
body
on
count
that?
thing doesn't bother me because I'm 47 years
Right,
old.
right,
The
right.
thing
So-
is, it's about at my age is finding someone genuine. And I've talked about this, but when you're attracted, genuine and authentic, that shit is gone.
So that's a something you consider as
Yes, you have to do. I'm tired of seeing the fucking fugazis.
So put together your perfect. How would your perfect
What are we
woman
doing? A
treat
fucking
you?
dating site right
No,
now?
bro. You were just talking
job.
about Joe Rose Corner.
There you go. Thank you.
I'm
No,
playing
okay,
off
no-
what you said,
okay,
homie.
so genuine. So say. Oh my god! Now we're going to the fucking
No, hey,
dance fever and shit.
perfect. All right,
Put it back
give me
on.
the perfect girl for you. What would you do? Bam.
Perfect girl for me.
Perfect girl. Lay it out.
What is this, Singled Out? Remember that show?
If she said she
That's why I
had
fucking love
300
doing
bodies,
this
would
shit.
you?
No,
She slept with 300.
no. But
Vice versa too. Girls.
yeah,
can feel the same way.
but see, that's the thing is, it's always on the girls and on the guys.
Perfect girl. Shoot.
Ah, damn, man, he just put me on point.
No, man.
Oh, the number one cheerleader,
Got you.
supportive, genuine,
Cool.
your best friend.
Ditto.
Okay,
Cook and clean.
So messed up for that.
Well, the cooking's always a plus, but just
Valentine's Day
Cooking's
is
always a
around
plus,
the
I
corner,
said.
buddy. You're not gonna get nothing.
I said cooking's always a plus.
Cook is always a plus.
Okay, cooking's always a plus. I said it politically right. But the thing is, it's just like finding that ride or die. And
Yeah.
you can't find a ride or die anymore because of this.
So, okay, yeah. I mean, I get it. So you're just doing mental stimulations for you. Cool. So that doesn't bother you. Her past
Oh,
life.
no.
her
But
past-
I'm going to meet up with someone this weekend who's coming in town from Salinas, California. And I've known her since we were in elementary school. And I saw her back at the reunion where she's going to come out and she said she's coming out and going to hang out for a couple of days. And we're friends. And that's fine. And we'll see what go happen. But it's that kind of shit. It's not always about fucking, sex. That's not a relationship.
It's not right.
You know?
It's way more than that.
I mean,
A good relationship,
Yeah,
healthy
no,
one.
that we one is not about sex all the time. Like we were walking around. I mean, rub and tugs, you can get them whenever the fuck you want. I
But
mean,
the sex does have to be good.
well, of course it does. And when you get to a partner, if you can't kiss and make out well with the person, the shit ain't gonna work, dog.
Yeah, that's
straight
that
up.
is so
straight
true.
up facts.
That is
straight
so
up
true.
facts.
That is so true. Because for you to be kissing and
it's gotta be good.
It's gotta be. You gotta be.
You
on
gotta
some-
feel something.
Yeah.
It's gotta be good all the fucking time.
Absolutely, I agree. I 100% agree.
I mean, I've broken hearts and had my heart broken before because of my kissing.
because I don't kiss
kissing?
everybody. I promise you. That's
I'm
tough.
telling you right now. I had one recently. She fucking loved the way I kissed. Too bad she was fucking out of her fucking mind.
Man, you know it's disgusting to me when I see people. Like I know they're in love, but it's like when they're out in public and just making out.
Oh,
like,
dude, that shit, I can't stand that
I'm
shit.
like, can you stop?
Well, hey, that brings up a big point. I think you can take the corner down now if you want. I mean, we'll talk about cracking the code later, but that brings up a good point because V-Day's coming, which which is not a holiday. Rest in peace, my aunt. That was her birthday.
Oh wow.
R.I.P.
But that is the biggest bullshit day of the year. And it was funny. I was going to ask you something. So I did some research earlier. What do you think people spend more money on? Because on the Super Bowl or on V-Day?
I mean, I first instinct would be Super Bowl, but the way you posed
It's
the
Super
question, okay, I was about to say,
And I was kind of surprised by it because we both worked in the business. Everyone, you worked in the restaurant business?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, we all worked here. Stu was a legend.
Yeah. Mark too.
Yeah, I mean, Zilla was a legendary server. He was one of the best. And we all know when he got to V-Bay, these motherfuckers, anywhere we worked at, balloons, bears, chocolates, making out on the table the whole time. Fucking bill comes, $5 tip, $5 tip, $5 tip, $5 tip, $5 tip. Like, they spend all this money and they do it in public, and it's such bullshit, bro.
It's funny.
Yeah.
And that shit goes right in the closet. Like,
Yeah,
all that
it's just, there's no. It's
those
just
flowers
so-
die. That
I mean, I
bear goes in
sent
the
flowers to
closet.
someone last year for the first time in years, and she enjoyed them. I'm sure.
Good gesture.
I don't talk to her anymore, and it's fine. But again, if you're in a relationship, like I am, kind of like a hopeless romantic in a way.
Oh.
I hate to say that shit, but
Don't say.
I kind of really am. Like,
He is.
I
Literally.
really am actually.
Literally.
Everybody thinks I'm a
Sleepless
playboy.
in
I'm
Seattle.
not. Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
You should bring your significant other flowers all the time, or like once a week,
I was just
whatever.
gonna say that. Like I love Valentine's Day. I'm like the giddiest little girl,
Oh,
but
wow.
not because I do not take me out in public.
Right.
Everyone's there. I don't want to do that. I love it because I don't know. I think of like candy grams and all. Like I just feel giddy, like a kid again.
Yeah.
But yeah, my kids and I were gonna go to like a nursing home and give out like cards.
See, that's cool.
Like
See,
that
that's
to me
sweet.
is like
That's
showing love.
awesome.
Like
That's a
awesome.
great thing to hear.
Give me flowers randomly, then I know you really love
Yeah,
me.
see,
Not
that's
just
what it
because you
is. You
see
bring-
everyone else
yeah.
and their grandmother doing it. Like
Yeah.
nah.
Well, there's pressure put on by men for men to perform that night. Like if you got a Valentine, it's like, what are you gonna get me? What's
Here's
gonna
a
be
question. At what age should you stop asking someone to be your Valentine?
there? Oh,
Like I've seen a girl. She used to work for us, and her boyfriend did this whole elaborate thing where he's probably 20, late 20s.
Wow.
But open up the trunk and had the "Will you be my Valentine?" Like
Dude,
she
that's
followed.
so
the,
cute.
Is that like at what
That's
age?
so cute.
That's-
Do
but
that.
that- yeah,
Don't
I-
buy the generic teddy
It's
bear
sweet.
chocolates. Like do something thoughtful.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
romantic.
yeah, that's sweet.
Oh my
for
gosh,
sure.
I'm blushing over here.
Don't
You know,
say that word around me.
I'll say,
Blush.
I know it's funny.
Blush is not a good no.
Like in reality, though, to answer his question, like I mean, probably like high school days, right? That really. But if you want to be sweet to your woman, like. But in high school,
But maybe I should have walked around and you gotta go up to women. Will you be my Valentine?
Hey, you still got time.
You have
I
the
know
note.
That
we
shit would never
could.
fucking work. They'd run for the fucking bushes of my big ass fucking saying something.
No, you guys should go tomorrow and just go on like somewhere
Yeah.
and then just will you be my Valentine? Have you fun?
and film it, right?
They'd fucking freak out and fucking run. Fucking coming in. We
Go to
tried this.
sweatsuit?
Me and fucking Lance trying to try this experiment fucking about 2 years ago with our big ass. That shit don't work out. Just for us to go up to random people, the shit don't work.
They think we're run down on them real quick.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Now Stu can get away with it
Why could Stu?
because
Pookie can get away with
Pookie
it.
can get away with it. Okay, the way
He's smaller in stature.
Yeah, he's
Sweet baby face.
fucking. You know how it is with my voice and everything else. They fucking jump back and shit.
I think you need to get over that, bro.
I
Because
know. You're exactly
you're
right.
good,
And
dude.
I know.
You're
Yeah,
good.
we can fix that here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do it.
Let me hear you what you're gonna do over here. Happy Valentine's Day, baby.
That's creepy.
Well, you heard that voice in the day.
Well,
Instead,
I know.
instead, when you go up to them, they're probably think you're going to say like this.
Oh my gosh. That's scary.
dude?
Oh man, I got a would you rather too.
Okay, cool.
So since we're keeping it on the
This shit's
feels,
fucking awesome
today,
Yeah.
since Valentine's in a couple of days, would you rather have the ability to never feel physical pain or never feel emotional pain?
Oh, never feel emotional pain.
You answered that quick.
Fuck yeah, emotional pain is fucking hard, bro.
What do you guys think?
Physical for sure.
Physical?
Just because I think you can grow so much from emotional
Yeah.
intelligence, emotional
Yeah,
pain.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the question.
It was.
That was the question.
That wasn't the question, Marcus.
I think he answered that very
No,
well.
I think he did, but he twisted a little bit. 'Cause, I mean, that wasn't really the question.
The question.
Yeah, it is.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
That's why he'd rather. I agree with
Would you
Mark.
rather
I agree
have
with
Joe
you.
Rowe talk like this? Or, hey, how you guys doing today?
You got him started. We got him started. I say you agree with Mark?
Yeah,
Emily?
I definitely agree. Yeah.
Physical.
Physical pain.
What about you, Stu?
I'll take no physical pain.
No physical pain, so you'll deal with the emotional.
I'm heartless. Yeah.
He's like, I
well, I actually have both of them every day, so.
Not both.
Hey, man, since you brought that up,
Not both of them.
so I mean, everybody solo drives here except Mark, because Mark doesn't drive really that much. So
Mark
when you-
doesn't need to drive. He's,
so
he's,
when
he's,
you-
he's
when-
got it like that.
Yeah, he's balling
I wouldn't say.
on a budget. Now, when you drive, do you ever have like those emotional thoughts from shit from past relationships or shit that's gone on?
Right.
It's happened to me a lot
Absolutely.
lately.
It does happen.
A lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. It just triggers.
Because you haven't dealt with it yet.
Yeah, you had to process. You had to go through.
I don't
you
know.
had to-
No, I
what's that one
processed
said?
it.
No, it's one of those things you had to go through it to get through it.
No, I
you know?
processed
So
you
true.
have to
I
go
just thought
through
about
it.
it.
Well, you definitely. I
You
agree.
brought it up. You said it.
You
That's
said
fine.
He just gave you the answer.
No, but I don't. I think I processed
No,
already. This, if this shit comes up.
Joe, I'd like to welcome you to your intervention.
My intervention. All right, go ahead. Start it up. Let's go. I don't give a
Your
fuck.
Valentine's Day special intervention.
Intervention with Joe Rowe.
Relationship.
Off the script, Joe Rowe. That's the whole thing when people ask me for advice on relationship. I go, motherfucker, I'm 47 years old and single. You want to fucking ask me for fucking advice? I'm the last motherfucking person to talk to. Shit.
What about you, though, Lance? You didn't answer it.
I
What
know.
would
I
you
was
choose?
just waiting for everybody.
What
Yeah.
would you choose?
I would probably go with the emotional, right?
You'd
no
want to-
emotional?
Yeah.
Yeah, the no emotional pain, and I'd rather deal with the physical pain, I think.
You guys are.
No, because the physical pain you can kill with marijuana.
Well,
Very good.
And
I
there's-
like the way you think.
well, I like I like your guys' opinion too, because you can deal with emotional pain, right? And there's ways to work through it. Physical pain is kind of like, oh, well, damn. But all right, so I guess the question would weigh on how much physical pain, right? Because I'm thinking like, if I have like, like some hurt stuff that I can just, an ailment that I'm dealing with that I can, power through. But if it's like you don't have any legs, you can't walk, then yeah, I mean, I guess I'd go.
Lieutenant Dan.
So I don't
Lieutenant
know.
Dan.
Lieutenant
Try
Dan.
to try to be different. I don't know. That's what I would say. That's what I would go with.
Fascinating.
Sure, fascinating, right? So let me read this. A third of people die a prolonged death in bed. A third of people die a sharp decline in a bed, and a third of people will be on a roller coaster of organ failure. Only a very small percentage of people will die a sudden death. I say that to say this. So the infinite amount of choices we have in life, we basically are boiled down to 4 in death, right? And for why you look, this dude's looking at me so crazy.
Because this is fucking. Where's it at?
Where?
Holy shit, bro! It's like.
If you think about it, man,
Where's the positivity?
it's not.
Wait, so what are the 4 ways
Okay,
to
all
death?
right, I'll read it one more time.
Yeah.
I was
So,
going to bring something like this today too, but I didn't want to do it.
A third of people die a prolonged death in a bed. A third of us will die a sharp decline death in a bed. Another third of us will die on a roller coaster of organ failures, and then a very small percentage will die a sudden death. So it's like the sudden death is like the what is a
Car accident.
yeah, so something like where you don't and those are basically your breakdown. But then and the other side of that, there's so many choices we have in life, right, that we get to make. It's like infinite amounts. And then when it comes to going on home. You got those couple choices that you got there. So I wanted you to see what you got to say with that, man. What do you think?
You have me fucking thrown for a fucking loop.
I got something. So
Hell yeah.
what I've
Let's
been
hear it, Mark.
what I've been thinking about a while is
fucking guy.
especially with my health is
Right.
like because I was like ignoring like the heart palpitations and still drinking all the coffee, my skin yelling at me because it's like screaming at me because my psoriasis is getting worse and worse because my autoimmune condition got worse and worse and worse, and I finally had to figure it out. But I had this thought that like you in life, you have this, there's like that certain, you have all these choices, but eventually you have that choice to like get better or to keep going down that hill. And then, eventually it gets too late to make that reversal. Yeah. So like, even, especially with health. And that's literally something I'm going through right now. Cause I was, especially when I would be high, I would definitely think about this shit. Like, oh fuck, I could go any minute cause heart palpitations are happening. And then I finally corrected my health and now I'm going back the other way.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, is it too late? Or when is the point where it's too late? Because there has to be a second when it's too late.
Yeah.
And maybe it's already happened or maybe it's not.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. So, but that's falls in line with dying one of those other three ways.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then just the contrast of it, and like people, like the things that, you don't think are affecting you and even the suddenness of, so it's basically like glorifying the fact of, like the gladiators back in the day where they would say a death on the battlefield is the way to
Don't you think
Valhalla.
that shit is wild back in the day about fucking when you watch those movies, dude?
Yeah.
That was fucking gone like that.
Yeah, man. And, we're presented with consciousness and everything that we have, even the afterlife, like you think about all that. I don't know. That's what I was pondering. So, but even the afterlife, and all the stuff that goes on with that, it's like we can have all these different choices in life, right? And you do this and you get the repercussion, you get the, the answer, you get this, you build this, you do this, all this. And then when it comes time, that's 3 of the ways you're going to pass is in a bed. All of us. And everybody's drew right now. My bad.
Yeah,
You just really had us like all in
I
thought,
know.
man. Like we got really.
But like
I said before,
I think I don't want it. Which one would you want to go
smoke
with?
some good ass shit.
I think I would rather the sudden death than laying in a bed and dying like the other 3 ways.
Of course, yeah.
Right?
Unless it's like old age.
Old age.
If you get to that, even then, it's kind of sucks.
Die
and
in
that's
your
why
sleep.
then you start talking about assisted suicide.
Yeah,
Jack
that's
Kevorkian
bad.
and that shit.
Yeah,
That shit's crazy, bro.
Hospice.
yeah.
Who wants to do that?
How to Die in Oregon is a great documentary about that. About
Yeah.
some people that they don't want to be here anymore, and it's not based on anything other than something terminal.
Yeah.
And then the fact that you just gotta stay here and wait.
So much pain. Wait to die.
Yeah.
Can't
I
wipe
think
your ass
life
no
is
more.
so beautiful though. Like I feel like you could.
The
It's
choices.
all also like
Yeah.
perspective. I
Yeah.
don't know because for sure, like my go-to answer is like, yeah, I'd want it to be sudden. Like I don't, boop, it's done. It's not some dragged out thing. But like life is so beautiful, and granted, it'd probably be so different if I was actually sick or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, my mind state now, I feel like I'd hold on to as much as I can. I've had a friend pass away of cancer. And
Yeah.
like, she has a little boy, and everything she would cry just to do his laundry. Like so. I don't know. It's hard. Like it's hard to choose. But
Yeah.
Well,
sudden and young
It's
or
funny
old
you
in a
say
bed.
that. I mean, I'd probably want to do sudden, probably too.
But gunshot.
No,
Think about
gunshot,
the sudden.
hell no, I ain't
Think
even
about the
about-
sudden ways to die.
No, but the thing is, it's like what she just said too. It's funny. That's why, like, I think now where I'm at, like, that's why I just don't want to deal with anybody's bullshit. Dude. I just want to take care of myself. Seriously, like, some of the shit. I help other people all the time. It's like, why am I helping you when I got my own shit? Like, seriously, dude. I'm not no fucking clinically fucking therapist, bro.
But
okay?
Because you have a good heart, Joe.
That's fine. Okay, that's
I
great.
was just about to say. He
But
took the words out of my mouth.
But I've done this too much, and it's like the friendship thing. Like me and we're talking about the other day about the
yeah.
structure of it. Okay,
yeah.
What about karma though?
karma's fine. I have good karma, but
Exactly,
But
'cause
I
you do
help
good
people.
things.
Yeah, see that. But the thing is, I've helped out too many people that've never been there for fucking me.
So
for the
thus-
littlest shit I fucking need.
Trust no one ever again.
There you go.
You should never help.
Right on the head.
You should never help somebody looking for something.
No,
In
of course
return.
not. But when I needed something, radio silence.
Yeah,
You're right, those two. And I don't do it for that.
Not
but
all
I'm
your
changing.
friends,
I wish I
but
could
certain
find it
people
now,
that you're
too.
talking about. Yeah.
There was just a quote I saw, and it was something like the richest person is the giver. Like that's just me, and that's my perspective of life. You know,
Absolutely.
like the richest person is the giver. Like I know what you're saying, and like I relate to it. Like when you want people to show up for you or show you the same like effort or energy that you put in, you like not expect that in return, but you know that you're a good enough person to receive that.
Right.
And they're not there. You're like, wow. Well, it kind of has you second guessing your own self.
Yeah.
But I feel at the end of the day, like I'm a giver. It's just in my nature. So like I feel more rich in life. And like I'm more blessed in life because I have, I don't know, more to give, I guess.
Well, that's why I say all relationships should be 50-50. That's my opinion.
I think it should all be 100-100. Like you show up 100, I show up 100. Like don't put in half-ass shit. Like
well, no, but of course, but that's what happens. That's why I say 50-50. I mean, 100 is fine, but what I'm saying, like, there's too many that are like 80-20s.
Yeah.
I think I think she summed it up well. The richest person, not financially or anything, the richest person is the giver because there's a lot of satisfaction in giving somebody and helping somebody out too. So that's another probably that's actually it fires endorphins in your brain and makes you feel good about helping somebody that needs it versus not. Should we get into crack the code? We got a couple left.
Crack
it up, Mark.
All right,
you got?
Let's put that up there. I got you, Mark.
What you got for me?
All right.
So you're sitting back here like it's a fucking damn. Yeah, true or false?
True or false?
True or false?
True or false?
You don't give him multiple choice?
Nah. I'm give him.
How about an essay
I
question?
give his ass tough questions. I give him elaborate questions all the time on the spot. Mark drops the knowledge. So we touched a little bit on this before, but I wanted to get a little more of your opinion on it. People doing stuff for views, right? And like, I understand it makes you feel good when you do get a good turnout on a video, but should people do stuff for the views, even though, if it's something that they're not really, a part of their niche, but they're just doing it because it's popular on social media and stuff like that? What's your organic way of handling and navigating that situation? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I would say absolutely not a great idea to do something just for views.
Right.
A short-term success, you won't be able to build anything on the back of that, and you're going to be, even if you do, you're miserable.
Right.
Right? Because you see, I think the main thing is like when guys and girls will show skin to get the views, and then they get them.
That's what I'm asking, yes.
And they get the views, and then they want to talk about something they actually want to talk about, and they don't get any views, and then they get depressed because nobody cares about the shit that they actually care about.
Right.
When really, if they did that momentarily, if you've made the mistake or you use the strategy of using clickbait type style stuff or stuff you knew would get views, and then you transition into what you really want to talk about, at that point, you got to just ride the wave and then you can ride it back up.
Right.
So what we always do with anybody's brand is like break yourself down to three different lanes, break yourself down. Who are you? What is your brand? And that could change over time because as you grow, you want to talk about different things.
Right.
So even like with your guys' stuff, like doing the comedy stuff that like leads into off the script, like, and then talking about things that actually matter, but also just talking shit and talking about, funny stuff. And it's like who you guys are. So like, with somebody's brand, you want to break it down to 3 pillars and focus on those things. And then when you do find something that does get viewership within those 3 different pillars, then you want to stick to that while still evolving and trying new things. Because a lot of people will ride a wave and then they'll get stuck, they'll plateau, and they're like, well, this always worked before, versus trying to evolve and then build upon that.
Right.
But if you focus on the value and you focus on the consistency and you focused on the strategies that are working right now and really devote yourself to evolving over time, it's a great process.
Yeah.
And then it just happens organically, and it happens over time, and you get lost in just providing value, and then you build something and you look back, you say, oh shit, I built something.
Right.
And then you can actually monetize that and you feel good about that. You live a happy life.
Yeah.
Versus what I think the opposite is, which is a lot of the internet today.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, pow. There it is for Mr. Marcus Aurelius. Fucking crushing that
I wanted
shit.
to say one more thing too, because this is good for our viewers. People like to hear stuff like this, man. He's giving so much game out. But I even look at careers of like people that have been successful for a long time, and all of them say the same thing, right? The reinvention of themselves, because like you said, you'll plateau doing something even that you're good at, that you've niched out, that everybody likes of yours, and then what's that next level? What's that next level? What's that next level? So, yeah, man, it's a funny thing, right?
Yeah.
To think about, right?
Because you definitely, especially on today's internet, you do want to find a niche. If you're starting out fresh, find something, stick to it, and then evolve over time. Sometimes what happens with our strategies with clients, they're like, well, I want to do all this different stuff. And then when they do that, then they don't actually grow because they're trying too many things.
Yeah.
Think about your behavior. When you follow somebody, why do you follow them? You saw one video like, holy shit, he's talking about, I followed somebody today. It was FBI, like tips and tricks from a retired FBI agent. I don't want to go there and learn about surfing. I want to learn about more FBI shit.
Yeah.
So I went on his page and I saw more FBI shit. And I was like, oh, follow, because I want to educate myself with that.
Yeah.
And then but then you can branch out after that but it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, that's what it's so hard to find that.
Yeah.
Because you're trying a bunch of different things to kind of narrow it down to what
Who
hits.
you are,
yeah,
and then you have to evolve over time.
yeah.
And then, when you do that, people don't like it right away. It's not like you just put out a different video and like,
Right.
oh shit, now I'm doing all this really good.
Yeah.
You've seen it, you've seen it with a lot of different people. But yeah, as long as you love it, it's over time. If you're consistent and if you're good, sometimes MTV and VH1 were putting out shows. Sometimes Real World was a really great season and people were watching that instead of watching whatever was on VH1.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, well, why are you watching that? It was a better show. Oh, you didn't like this one? So you have to think of your channel as like an actual channel with shows, and those are your videos. And some people just suck. You're not going to get the deal.
Yeah.
But some people don't, and maybe you switch it. Maybe you can, but you have to be in the game. You have to be trying things to actually get ahead.
Wow.
But it takes time, especially on today's internet.
Absolutely. That's why I don't even care about the views. But do that bada bing with the.
All right, did I'm going to take fucking wonder. Bing, bang, pow. There it is from Marcus Aurelius.
Yes, man. Fire, man, as always. Crack the code.
Got it.
All right, man. So where can they find you at?
Oh, they can find me at Bada Bing Avenue. No, they can find me at The Real Joe Rosati on Instagram. And thank you for all your support. And just remember, if you ain't laughing, you ain't living.
Where can they find you at, Mark?
Find me at Mark Rodriguez TV and us at Mastermind Media everywhere.
Mastermind. Emily.
You can find me at norm.ily me on TikTok and Instagram.
There we go. Stu.
You can find me at Stuzilla Productions on Instagram and TikTok.
And I am _IllSun, Off the Script Podcast. That's THA. We'll say that one more time, right? Episode 12.
Episode 12.
This comes out. We're gonna play with that, right?
Yeah, we're gonna
we might switch it to a Friday, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're gonna talk to the mastermind.
Super Bowl will be out though, so yeah, for sure, man. Great time tonight.
Hell yeah.
As always.
Awesome.
Check us out. Peace.
Let's go. We just gotta go hard.